everyone. Welcome to Issues from Twitter. So I'm bringing in some issues here and discussing the issues from Twitter. So I saw a tweet by Mr. Ted Peter Side, and it was quite an interesting tweet. I hadn't even, because I've not been to Atiku's timeline, I didn't know that indeed that Atiku had actually put out those pictures that he took in the US. So let me read out the tweet. It says, this photograph is from the Twitter handle of Atiku, that's Atiku Abubakar. Are we supposed to celebrate the fact that a lone white lady from the State Department in the USA agreed to see 16 black men from Nigeria, or what exactly? And you know, for me, this is a kind of picture that you would expect that opposition to them would use that picture to taunt them. But for them to actually be the ones to put out this picture tells you, one, there's no thinking through a process. So basically, same Atiku, I just did let me do, I think there was a time he did a tweet on let me see, on the 4th of April 2022, Atiku Abubakar said, to achieve the dream of a peaceful, prosperous, united Nigeria, we must support all regardless of race, gender, or religion. But one thing is that without question, women are the chief agents of the message of one people, one future, and one country. And here he is in US, not a single woman. You see this array of men, not one, not a woman. And yet what they say is different from what they actually do. They say one thing when they're looking for votes, of course they will tell you women, blah blah blah, but when the actual this thing, you see it that there's nothing like that. For me, the fact is that basically Atiku went to be schooled in the US because of all the meetings that he has had. They sent one woman, this particular woman. I've seen another, not even a meeting, because in a meeting you would have expected there would have been pictures where they were sitting down, where they were having conversation. There was nothing like that. They were all just standing. Or is that they didn't allow them to use camera inside? I don't think so. They were all like at the corridor, as if there was one they were walking through. There was no sitting there, no engagement kind of picture. And in the pictures they've sent, the person who was speaking to them was female. So as soon as they come from Nigeria, you don't know anything about gender inclusion and gender equity, equality, and all of that. So you came there, then say, okay, let them subtly tell you what gender inclusion is all about, gender equity is all about, and that these are people who just left Nigeria to go all the way to go and receive lessons on gender equality. It's really, so I don't even know, how do you post? Nobody's thinking things through. I don't get it. Nobody is thinking these things through. Anyway, let me just put some Twitter posts out there for you. There are so many of them. There's this one that made me so laugh. She said, I think this one she's called It's Blitz. She said, internally displaced politicians. That one really got me. Eh? Oh my goodness! I'll just leave some of the this thing for you to see. It's just so unbelievable. But I mean, oh Lord have mercy! Come on! This is so. I don't want to use the word disgusting because it might be so extreme. It's so shameful, really. It is.